one thing I am sure that pregnancy will do is to try you in all forms. Are you ready? Yes, Mama. Let's dive right into it. So when one who wants to have a family, there are things that they have to put in check, from health to finances and so many other things that are backed right therein. So these are 7 things to really put in check when you want to get pregnant. So let's hop on. 1 is your health and wellness. This is very important. As a human, you would have to check if you are able to go through a pregnancy from start to finish. Some women are able to go through that, some women may not be able to go through that, and some women cannot be able to go through that. So these are things that have to be ticked at the earlier stage. Also, some women may have to have an assisted kind of conception, which may include IVF, artificial insemination, and all that. Also, some other women may have to consider the option of surrogacy. You might also have to be on some kind of treatment depending on the health issues that one may have. If you're in some kind of climate, there are some kind of illnesses that you have to take drugs in order to prevent you from having those illnesses, because when a woman is pregnant, her immune at that point is very low and may be unable to fight illnesses on her own. So health and wellness again is very important to check before trying to get pregnant. 2, financial preparedness. This is very important. When pregnancy comes through, it takes a lot of money. There is a lot of dollars to be spent. Again, if a couple, for example, need assisted kind of conception or assisted kind of pregnancy, which is surrogacy, they cost a lot. Some surrogacy costs anywhere from $30,000 and above. So this is a lot of money. Also, from the time of being pregnant to the time of birth, for a woman living in the US, it costs anywhere above $30,000 for a single birth. So it is quite on the high side. It is quite pricey. So having money, having the dollars, having the bag is one of the things to consider before getting pregnant. And also it would help you know if the one you already have is enough, if you already have a child or children, or if you should stop at one or maybe keep going because you have the bag. 3, support system. Having a support system is very important during pregnancy. From the pregnancy cravings to the illnesses to the discomfort and to childbirth is a long time, and it takes a lot. When you have family members, friends who can come around at different points of your life, who are there for you, who you feel loved when you're around them, this could actually help. So this means that if you're a person who is staying in a place where you do not have friends or family yet, you might want to consider getting pregnant. I would do advise, if you do not have a very strong support system as at when you're planning to get pregnant, you might have to either wait or to seek if there are doulas, right? Yeah, and there are people called doulas who could act as your support system, but I think they act it after childbirth. Is it after? I think it's after. Or is lifestyle consideration. When you're trying to get pregnant, it is no news that there are a lot of things you would have to cut down on. There are other things that you would have to up your game in. So if you are a woman who smokes, who drinks alcohol, who vapes or whatsoever, these are habits you would have to cut down on, because these do affect the baby and may pose great health hazards for them. So when trying to get pregnant, you would have to cut down on lifestyle that are very unhealthy. Likewise, you would also have to up lifestyles that are healthy. For example, eating right, eating well, drinking lots of water and all those good stuff. 5, emotional readiness. This is key. I believe that when a couple is married, it's not enough reason to get pregnant. Are you ready? Are your emotions right? Are you up there? Because one thing I am sure that pregnancy would do is to try you in all forms. It will try you in every sense it can. So you would have to check your emotions. There are times where you would hate everyone around you, including your own self. I'm not saying you have to be 10 over 10, but is your mind able to handle some issues when they come up? So you'd have to check that. That is very important. Your mind is very important, because once your mind breaks down, everything breaks down. 6, career time and management. This if a couple is trying for a baby, they'll also have to check around their career, around timing, how they can do it. For example, the woman, if she works full-time, maybe an 8-hour shift or a 12-hour shift, she would have to check if she is able to work and is still also strong enough to go through pregnancy. As a woman and you're working in a place, you would actually have to get to ask them of entitlements that surrounds a woman who is pregnant. You have to ask them about the leave, when a leave starts, when it ends, how it works and all that. In the US, for example, in some other countries is 3 months, and I heard that in some countries it's as long as 6 months. That is beautiful. So you would have to check around that if you are a white collar job person. And the last on our list is parenting. In essence, how to raise your child. I think you would have to look inside of you to know what hurts you the most while growing up, and know how to help your child avoid that. These are things you would have to consider. What do you believe in when you want to raise a child? Are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you an atheist? Which are you? Okay, so also you would also know what kind of schools you would want your child to attend. Do you want them to start school very early, or do you want to homeschool them? Things as such are things would have to put in check before getting pregnant. So this is to say that if as a mom you didn't think through pregnancy and you got pregnant for a reason or the other, it shouldn't make you less of the mom you are, because you are a mama, and yes you are, and you can always pick up yourself and do your best, because you are the best that your baby or your babies can ever have. And with that, bye.